FEC hit with lawsuit over ignoring civil complaint accusing Clinton, DNC in election scheme. Exclusive: the Hillary Clinton campaign and the Democratic National Committee allegedly used state chapters as instrument to launder as much as $84 million in an effort to circumvent campaign donation limits, and the Federal Election Commission ignored complaints exposing the practice. A lawsuit filed Monday claims the Committee to Defend the President, CDP, a political action committee formerly known as Stop Hillary PAC, filed its complaint with the FEC in December 2017 with the claims that the Hillary Victory Fund, HVF, solicited cash from big-name donors, and allegedly sent that money through state chapters and back to the DNC before ending up with the Clinton campaign. As first reported by Fox News at the time, the CDP alleges in its complaint that about $84 million was funneled illegally from the DNC through state party chapters and back into the war chest of the Clinton campaign. The Political Action Committee claims that even though the FEC acknowledged receipt of the complaint and claimed that an investigation would be conducted, the needle has barely moved. The Clinton machine has escaped accountability for its illegal practices for far too long, Ted Harvey, CDP chairman, said to Fox News. After months of review, the FEC has refused to address the Clintons' $84 million money laundering scheme that violated several campaign finance laws. On Monday, the CDP filed a lawsuit against the FEC with the U.S. District Court for the District of Columbia. They claimed that the commission failed to act, calling the inaction arbitrary, capricious, contrary to law, and an abuse of discretion. A copy of the suit obtained by Fox News urges the court to exercise its statutory authority under the Federal Election Campaign Act and take action against what they say is an unprecedented scheme to circumvent federal campaign finance law. "We urge the court to step in and demand action from the FEC," Harvey said. "The American people demand that our most corrupt political figures answer for their transgressions." In its original complaint, the CDP alleges that about $84 million was funneled illegally from the DNC through state party chapters and back into the war chest of the Clinton campaign. You will be notified as soon as the Federal Election Commission takes final action on your complaint. That letter to Committee to Defend the President based on publicly available FEC records, repeatedly throughout the 2016 presidential campaign, HVF would purportedly transfer funds to its constituent political committees, which included between 34 and 40 state parties, reads a passage from a copy of the complaint. On the very same day each of these transfers supposedly occurred, or occasionally the very next day, every single one of those state parties purportedly contributed all of those funds to the DNC. The complaint filed against the FEC said previous reports showed a series of transactions in which the HVF dispersed contributions to its state party committee members, and they would receive the funds on the same day. The HVF would also allegedly disperse funds to up to 40 state parties at the same time, and those parties would send the money back within 24 hours. Source: Fox News.